Yo, what up everyone? Alright, I'm back with another video. I don't want to talk about my hair. I don't want to talk about it. It happened the other day. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be putting everything back in to the Skyline. We're going to be putting the manifold in. We're going to be putting the turbo and everything hopefully back in. But also what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be draining all the oil. I'm going to be changing the turbo oil return line. I'm also going to be changing the turbo oil feed line. And also the VCT line. So I've got all braided hoses for all of this, and we're going to be changing it. So I need to drain the oil first, and then we're going to change it all to braided lines and chuck it all back in together. Here are all the goodies that we got from Franklin Engineering. They arrived just the other day. So we've got all the AN fittings for it. We've got the braided hose, and it all looks very nice. Honestly, I'm a filthy whore when it comes to adapters and fittings and stuff, and braided hose. So we're going to start getting this chucked into the car now, start pulling everything apart. I got to drain the oil, and we might as well crack into it because it's probably going to take me a little bit of time to do it. So let's get do it. Blah. Alright, now that the oil has been drained, I need to take the oil return from the turbo, which is this pipe here, and we need to undo it. Undo that, and then put on the new fitting, and then put on the new pipe, the braided line, put on the new end, and then yeah.
I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. Away. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday.
Alright, now to whip off the VCT drain. So we're just going to take these bolts off there, and then there's a big kind of adapter bolt down there that we're going to undo out of the block. So I'll start doing that, pulling this out, and then we're done.
Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made us.
Alright, I've measured out the braided hose for the VCT drain. So we've measured that out, I've cut it to length, and now we're just going to get it attached to the AN fitting. So it's not focusing, but that's okay, you know what that is. Can I just say as well, I've had to replace a bunch of the studs on here and had to try and put them back in. The best tool that I've ever used for this is this thing. It doesn't crush the stud, and you can even use it to remove like the nuts from the stud as well, or nuts from just bolts in general if they're seized. Chuck it in a vise and then just clamp it down like the nut in there, and then put that on top, and it takes it straight off. So easy. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to probably put the manifold in. which is down there, put the manifold in there, put the turbo on there just to prop it on there, and then work out where and how long this drain pipe, so the turbo drain return pipe, how long it needs to be. So, and the only way that I can do that is if I have the manifold and the turbo kind of propped on there.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these.
Alright, we are now at the stage of putting in the turbo back into the Skyline and mapping out where these lines are going to go. So I've got the manifold and everything fitted, which is cool, and now I just got to get the turbo fitted on there.
If you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain.
And we are completely finished with all the fittings. We've got the turbo feed done, we've got the drain done, which is the big silver one down there. I can't point because I'm holding the light at the same time. And we've also got the VCT done in there, which is a massive thank you to Franklin Engineering. So now that that's all done, now what I've got to do is I need to replace the gaskets that are on the rocker cover because it is leaking. There's a leak right at the back here, which is pretty common on the RB, so I'm pretty sure it's the rocker cover, so I need to pull this off. I also want to repaint it as well and put a clear coat on it this time because I didn't clear it last time and it's chipped away pretty easily, so we're going to do that. Go.
Something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made us out. I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
Alright, she's finally back together, so now the last thing that we need to do is start her up and see if she will run and not leak any oil. So, let's give it a go. Alright, that is it for this video. I've just finished getting the braided lines done. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be back again with another one in the next couple of days.